Based on Vera's speech, so talking about birth control and necessity of that provided by the government. So if you have questions at this time, you can go ahead and raise them.
Any other ways to promote or help birth control that you did not mention?
Remote or help?
Or were those all of the options?
No. There are so many different options on birth control. Like, there was an entire slideshow. It was 45 slides long. Like, there were so many different birth controls, but I chose the ones that were most popular to talk about. So, and those are the ones that we still use every day. Like, there's this foam thing that it just sits there, and no one uses those anymore because they're very ineffective. Hope.
What are other benefits of birth control?
I talked about it helps with endometriosis, acne, cramps. It lessens body hair in ladies who are really hairy like me. But it helps reduce body hair, and it stops a lot of the symptoms of the menstrual cycle. Like, it helps with post menstrual syndrome, which is like PMS and all that stuff, and it just helps. Molly?
Are there some people, is it okay or healthy, or is it unhealthy to use more than one form of birth control at a time?
You can use more than one form of birth control. Condoms, they help keep you safe from STDs, but you can also take that with birth control or spermicide or anything, and it just protects you from diseases, but also babies. Jackson?
What are some ways that men can get involved in the promotion of this process and stuff? Because it doesn't affect them nearly as much, I think, as it affects women. But how can they get involved with helping this cause?
You honestly just support. Just be like, hey, this is something that's useful to society, and we support getting it funded, and we think condoms should be funded too, because that's a form of birth control. It's more of standing here and supporting, and it's just an act of being there. It's like, we know they care.
Okay, one last question.
Jessica?
Are there any natural forms of birth control?
Withdrawal. That's all there is. If you don't want to go to a doctor, you either go with male condoms or withdrawal, which is not very effective.
Okay, all right, let's give her a round of applause. Thank you very much, Ms. Vera.